Hi there, I'm James from Smart Recruitment. One area that candidates often ask us for advice or guidance on is how that they address at interview why they're currently looking for work. Many candidates are confused about the level of detail that they should go into as to why they are currently on the job market. From a recruiter's point of view, it's very limited as to why a candidate would be looking for work. Candidates who are looking for work normally fall into one of four categories. The first is that you're looking to enter the workforce for the first time, or perhaps you're returning to the workforce after an extended period off, either maternity leave or perhaps to travel. Those reasons are pretty self-explanatory. The second reason might be that your previous role was for a set period of time, it was a contract role, and the piece of work came to an end. But the top two reasons are the areas where candidates are most confused, and that is that they either chose to leave an employer or they were asked to leave. The mutual decision is a reason that we often hear at interview, but normally the decision lies more with one party than the other. In many ways, it's a relationship that is no longer working. You as an employee have decided, I do not want to be here anymore, or the employer has decided that they feel the same way about you. How you go about addressing this question and the tone that you speak about and the positive or negative language that you use can have a really big impact on the tone of the interview. Regardless of the reason, if you have decided to leave, avoid what we call employer bashing. Don't sit there and rattle off 5, 6, 7 reasons why you didn't want to stay in that role. Even if something quite serious has happened, address it in passing and then move on to what you still feel you learnt or gained from working in that organisation. You don't want your interview to be remembered for the time that you sat there talking about why your last role didn't work out for you. Even if you were asked to leave and you need to be honest at interview, you can still mention why you were asked to leave, address that concern, but also talk about your learning and your development and the growth that you had while you're in that particular role. That way, you're trying to keep the conversation positive, you're trying to keep it upbeat, you're looking forward rather than spending most of the time talking about all the bad things that happened in the past. Thanks very much for watching. I hope this helps you with your next interview.